Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Easton and Ben from the Chattahoochee Tech Film Department. How's everybody doing? Ben?
Hey, so today we're going to be talking about how COVID has affected college students, especially since it came in during the middle of the semester and kind of the transitional period us as college students have had to live through.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with college students, and they all tell me how this couldn't possibly be a worse time for college students. I mean, it's in the bad thing is that we're in the film department. It's a hands-on, trade experience, but how are we supposed to do that if we can't even come to school?
Most
Like,
definitely. I don't think most of us have $5,000 to go get a lighting equipment that we could just get at school.
yeah, I mean, we're literally just using nickel and dime technology and but in a way I guess it is a good thing because we'll have gone through a tougher experience than the future film students. So if we end up getting pursuing a great career in film and television, we'll have really earned it. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. I just remember when the semester had to be switched to all virtual. I was directing a project and had it all set up. We were almost done filming, and even though I was disappointed at the time, it kind of helped me be a little bit more realistic about what I'm working on and how I work on things. So I think that was kind of a good lesson to learn before I get into a more serious career.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're in the film industry, you never know. Like, it's never going to be at your convenience. Like, the production company, they'll call you up and you pretty much go when they need you to. I mean, you work when you can. And yeah, so I guess in a way it's kind of beneficial to our experience, so we'll know what to expect once we get out there. But it's definitely a struggle, especially with homework. I mean, we're all trying our best, with virtual learning. I remember I was doing summer semester. It was my first semester here, actually. And yeah, I got C's in both classes because at the start of the semester, I didn't even know how to turn stuff in. I was turning assignments into the wrong folders, and I had never really done anything like that, so it was tough. I kind of had to just learn as I go, which is overall life, but it's definitely a struggle.
Definitely, definitely. I've been here since last January, and although I've used Blackboard since then, going to all virtual um, was it wasn't a difficult process. It was just mentally. I'm so used to. I'm sure it could be a shared experience. I'm so used to going to the class. Teacher tells the assignment to the students, and it's that dynamic and kind of that habit we get into, and having to have all that responsibility at home and the uncertainty, not even amongst teachers, but not even amongst students, but a bunch amongst teachers, um, also kind of trickled down the confusion of the whole situation. And that was definitely a newer experience, but I think people adapted quite quickly, um, given the extreme situations we were under.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Luckily, we're all older, and we're just we're getting better. We're growing up, and hopefully, we can just keep this momentum going as much as we can. I'm definitely doing the best I can. The most important thing about school is that teacher-student dynamic, and it's kind of hard. It's basically everything we do. We just email now or text, and you got to really think when COVID gets cured and it's all gone. I mean, is everything really going to go back to normal?
Yeah,
Because
it's hard
you
to
know
say.
because we've been doing this for so long. I mean, there is a chance this might become the norm. I mean, they might actually it maybe it's more convenient for teachers to just have us part of like one day out of the week, and then just send us home and we'll literally do everything online. I mean, I'm hoping that's not the case, but I mean, that definitely could be. And I mean, everybody's kind of talking about that day when everything goes back to normal. I mean, who knows if anything's going to go back to normal?
Definitely, it's this is not something that rolls around once a year like the flu. It's something we're all trying to process and live through at the same time, and it's all taking us in different directions. And being in school or at a workplace, you kind of have to adapt really quickly to new situations in order to keep your job or keep your grades or maintain stability in your life, essentially. And having that kind of quick, innate instinct to get to that level and then over the process of a few months, having to go back to that is just kind of almost as difficult as managing it, but kind of tracking backwards now that things are not as messed up as they were. Speaking in the future, hopefully we get through this.
Absolutely. We're just about out of time, so I just want to say to everybody out there, just keep your social distance, keep your mask on, stay safe. Hopefully we can all get through this together. Hopefully, I know they got a cure out there, so hopefully it'll do the trick, and we can, go back to normal and go back to learning.
Definitely just a matter of time.
Absolutely. Yes.